we off to?
Got vouchers for Costa.
And?
Buy one, get one free. We have a date. But we don't know who with. It's a blind date, so we don't know whether it was someone called Pfizer or someone called BioNTech.
I think it's Pfizer, to be honest.
We'll see. So I've got the first appointment, and then you're a couple of hours later.
Yeah.
Don't know whether you'll be able to come in with us or not. We'll see. So this is where we're going.
We've been a bit lazy, really, haven't we?
We are. It's only
For
a 5-minute walk, isn't it?
Literally round the corner.
But we are going for a coffee afterwards.
Well, yes, we are doing other things.
Now, what gossip have we got about this place? Well, this place is one where Jean-Claude Van Damme regularly comes to volunteer at a weekend, so you never know. We might be jabbed by the JVT, but probably not. So we're going to try and take you in, but we're not sure whether we're going to be able to video it or not. But what we thought we'd do is film over the next few hours or next couple of days and just see whether we do get any reactions to this jab or not.
Well, what they give here is the Pfizer jab. I know that from people. I know people that have been here. So hopefully there's fewer side effects
Right.
to the vaccination of that. Know somebody that had the AstraZeneca and they had sort of achy arms and muscles and joints for a few days. But hey, at least in the long term, it's better than the virus itself.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're off. We weren't sure, were we, to start with, whether we were going to have the vaccine?
No, we've been very iffy about it. When it was first mentioned.
When it was first mentioned, it seemed very quickly on the shelf. There's a lot of, obviously, fake news and scaremongering.
I mean, you were a bit iffy anyway, weren't you, with your science background and everything?
Yeah, it just seems that it's come through very, very quickly. I know that certainly this technology, I think the Pfizer's the RMA, I think it's the RMA vaccine. So that's a new technology, which is quite exciting. But it seems to have come very, very quickly. But we'll see.
It's got to be done at the end of the day.
Yeah, I think everybody's going to have it done, regardless whether they want to, whether they don't believe it works or whatever. At the end of the day, you'll have a piece of paper or a card that says you've had the vaccine, and I think that'll be a passport to other things.
And the important one for us, really, is if we need to show it, to go and have a coffee somewhere.
Yes, yeah.
More than anything.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I was talking to the boss at work, and he was saying that they're talking about being able to interview people at interviews, saying whether you've had the vaccine, because that's so it's a gateway to even employment. Or that's what they're thinking, because if you haven't, down the line you might be off for quite a long time. So that's something else that they're talking about. So anyway, we're here. Your appointment is in 15 minutes. We're a little bit early. But should we go and see?
yep. See what the information says. I might say don't go in until.
Mm. Yeah. All right, yeah. Oh, that's ready. Yeah, get a look. Yeah, well, yes,
You both having the vaccine.
I am later on.
That's fine, you
Yeah.
can have it, I can take you through now.
Oh, right, yeah.
So I've just got to ask you both some questions.
Yep.
So have you tested positive for COVID in the last 4 to 5 weeks?
No.
And you waiting for a COVID test or result at the moment?
I've had a negative result.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine.
No, I've not had a test or waited for a result or anything.
Okay. And do either of you have the following symptoms, being a new cough, a new fever, a loss or change in your sense of smell or taste?
No.
No.
And do either of you live with anybody who's either tested positive or had symptoms in the last 2 weeks?
No.
Yeah, that's alright. So would you like a leaflet each, or you can...
We'll
No, we can
share,
share,
yeah.
That's fine. So
Okay.
it's just an information leaflet. You'll be having the Pfizer vaccine.
Yeah.
What time's your appointment?
Mine's 9:10.
Yeah, and what's your name?
Daryl Stocker.
And what time's your appointment?
11:10.
Yeah, I'll pop you through then.
Ashworth, my name.
Yeah, I'll 11:10. And what's your first name?
Keith.
Yeah, I've got you. I'll check you in.
Thank
If
you.
you both like to head through store on the left,
Uh-huh.
somebody's going to take some details off
Okay,
you.
thank you.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
Come through. I'm just going to chat with the lady in here that I best deal with it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hello.
You're both having the vaccine
Yes,
today.
yeah.
Have you got anything with your NHS numbers on? It always throws everybody that question. People go into mad panic then.
I think
Don't worry if you haven't.
No, I
You can-
have.
Follow the arrows on the floor.
I've got a text because I had to find
I did
it.
as well.
Oh, man, you're alright.
Not got glasses on. Yes, there we go.
Okay, if you both just like to head to my colleague and say
Morning.
Going down to the end of the corridor, the lady will show you where to go.
Okay, thank you.
Good morning.
Morning.
Fine, thank
Hiya.
you.
Good. You're going to make your way round to Derek there at the back wall in the blue top, and he'll direct you from there.
Thank you.
Okay, take care.
Could you go down to see the lady that stood up here?
Yes.
If you just go down to her. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
You want to come to this one? You
Yeah.
want to come to the next one?
Okay, thank you.
Hello, how are you today, sir?
Fine, thank you.
Excellent. My name is Anya Vido. I'm going to be vaccinating you today.
Uh-huh.
Prior to vaccination, I'm going to ask you some questions.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm going to call the nurse because they're going to be helping me complete the process.
Okay.
But I will be administering the Pfizer vaccine. How are you feeling today?
Fine, thank you.
Nurse, I haven't got a sign. I've got nothing. I was a doctor.
It's not that urgent, is it? What have I done wrong?
Yeah, doctor.
Oh, I'm going to bend down if you don't mind, because I keep going like this, and I'm walking around
Got the
like
chair?
that. No, it's fine. No, it's fine. Right. So my name's Heidi.
Hi.
I'm one of the nurses. So is it all right if I just ask you a few questions,
Sure.
just to make sure it's safe for you to have the
Yeah, yeah.
vaccination? Are you feeling well today?
I am.
So if you're happy and you consent and I'm happy, just make sure that you read the information leaflet,
Yes.
because that will give you all the possible side effects. But it's the Pfizer vaccine you're having. So yeah, is that all right?
Yeah, that's fine,
Happy
yeah.
with everything? Yeah.
No, I need to take your arm out, sir. You can have the vaccine standing up if you want.
I don't mind with it, whatever.
Let's stand you up. Let's be nice and strong.
Okay.
Just turn around. Your shoulder will face my heart center. Just hold your sleeve up here. Relax your arm down, and I'm just going to feel for the deltoid muscle. And I'm just going to keep my hands under the So as I explained to you earlier, so this is the Pfizer vaccine. Just look to the corner of the room for me. And really relax this arm down. Now bring this hand down, just press onto the bottom for me, give yourself a little hug of victory. Sit down now, sir.
So how what volume is that?
It's 0.3 ml. That was your left arm.
Yeah.
Lovely. I'm just amending your patient record, sir.
Costed ouches.
I'll tell you what, we sold coffee here with big fortune.
You would.
So can I just have a real look? Oh, excellent. You can finish now. Pull your arm down. Take a seat through. See that thinking?
That was his fault.
Sir, this is your card to say that you've had your vaccination today. Just bear with me for just 1 moment. Lovely, sir. Here you go. Everything is saved. Keith, your last name. This is the time you need to be in the recovery area for. You've had the Pfizer vaccine. This is the batch number. This is today's date. Please keep this card safe and bring it to your next appointment. Thank you very much.
Lovely.
Thank you.
Thank you
Bye-bye.
very much. Thank you. Cheerio. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
Fancy putting the mask on.
You put it on, I just gave it to you.
So we're now on the 15-minute wait.
Yes. Well, it's good that we able to get together and don't have to come back. I thought when you give blood, you got a cup of tea. And that's what we've done, isn't it? What do you mean, the vaccine?
By the time you get to the more or less real.
We done? Keith Ashwood.
What time's your appointment booked for today?
It was at 11:10, but I've had here, so we're coming early.
Oh, here you are. Well done, here, buddy. That's all right.
Okay, start. Well, so that was the vaccination.
Aye.
Well, part one.
Part one.
And how do you feel?
Oh, alright. I was going to the wrong Land Rover.
It's still green.
And it's got a ring back.
So, did it hurt?
No, not at all.
You felt it going in, and that's about
that was it. I wasn't told there would be a sharp scratch or anything.
Or a little prick.
So, we have a card that we have to keep, which has the number of the vaccine, the batch number, and it was Pfizer, the date the vaccine was given, and my name.
And you've got to take that back when you have the second one, and enter the details on the second part of the card.
Now, we've already got a second date, haven't we? That came through when we booked the appointment, so
Yes.
21st of
May,
I think it is. So
Yeah.
just within the 3 months. So we'll go and have a coffee.
Sounds good to me.
But apparently yesterday there was a coffee truck out here giving free coffees. We booked the wrong day.
I can have 2 large coffees, please. 1 black, 1 white.
Is that everything today?
It is, and I've got a voucher for buy one get one free.
We'll sort that out the window for you.
Okay, thank you.
Drive around me then, please.
Lovely. Thanks a lot. Cheers.
We've come to the river and we're parked behind a camper van. And it just so happens that we know whose camper van it is. Not that we can go in because of distancing, but I'll give them a ring and see whether they're there.
It's one that you've seen before, Gaz's, but this is the view at the moment while we just have a coffee after our COVID.
Coffee!
That's not something you could have done a bit ago.
No, but it's nice to be able to do it now. Would you like to join me?
You've not left any room. Ooh, my arm. Ooh, my arm. Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, we've had worse views when we've had a coffee.
We have.
Anyway, we'll leave the video for now, but we'll be back later on. In fact, now as you're watching this, just to let you know whether we have had any side effects or whatever you want to call them. Reactions, that's the one, to this jab. They did say to me that I probably would have an achy arm in about 12 hours, so we'll see. This is a video really about having the jab, but and a coffee, and we've just left Gaz. And he told us that we have a little wander a bit further down the river. We might see something unexpected. And here it is. It's tied up.
Well anchored.
Very well anchored. Mmm.
I mean, the trend has been very high last few months, hasn't it?
It has.
It's a bit of a sorry state.
You know how we're always saying about doer-uppers? It looks wrecked, doesn't it?
It does. But obviously, I don't know whether there's ladders going up. I don't know whether they're from the owner or just some people looking at it.
This is a sorry sight.
So how are you feeling?
Well, what is it? It's 8.5 hours later. Feel absolutely fine.
Any achy arms?
Well, I've got an achy arm anyway, so it doesn't feel any different to me. So at the moment, no. I thought I might be a bit sniffy, but I don't think it's the vaccine that's done that anyway. So no, feel fine at the moment. They did say about 12 hours though, didn't they?
They did.
So
But no, I've got no achy arms or muscles or anything at the moment, so
no, so
that's all good to go then.
yeah, don't think there's any problems really. So my arm's still here, it's not fallen off, so I've not grown any horns, or I don't feel like I'm being tracked.
You might not have grown any horns, but it's a
Pardon?
It's a COVID haircut, isn't it?
That's revenge for me cutting your hair.
Yeah, well, that's it then.
Yeah, feel fine. Unless anything changes in the next 24 hours, I can't fault it. Can't fault the system.
No, it was very efficient and, very welcoming. And
yeah, I mean,
the process. I mean, they've been doing it for a while now, haven't they? At that centre, so they've got it down to a T, and it's all good.
Just one disappointment: Jean-Claude Van Damme didn't do it. He wasn't there today.
No,
but yeah, can't fault it. Very professionally done. I mean, your appointment was 2 hours after mine, wasn't it?
Yes.
But they fitted you in anyway because we turned up together. So yeah. We've got a date for the next one now, which is 21st of May.
Yeah.
So see how we go. No problem.
Cheerio.
Bye.
Bye.